let me fix the screen. Just 2 days back, I celebrated an anniversary in the sense that it says the date is 18 August 1992 is a very important day in my life. And just 2 days has gone by. I celebrated the 30th anniversary of that day. It's not something like a wedding anniversary or a birth anniversary. It's something else. And I thought that would bless us this day. Even before we go to the Word of God, very briefly, I will share about this. And since the day is so close, I always see to that every year I share to some group. So in the year 1992 on 18 August, I had just finished my engineering by then, and I was returning from my first job, and I was returning home in the evening by a bus. I had to travel like 40-50 kilometers daily up and down. And that became a memorable day in the sense that the bus in which I was traveling caught into a very tragic accident. Outside itself, it crushed like 4 people. And then very unexpectedly or unfortunately, the bus went right side into the road and the roadside, and it climbed on a culvert like and tilted, and the diesel tank had exploded. And not only that, because there was some illegal fuel in the bus, which was used for a sandalwood smuggler who lived in those days, 30 years back, So together, it was a big fire to start with, and I didn't know what to do. All that I knew was something is happening. So much of bad things are happening, an accident. And I was only thinking that I'm safe. And but when the fire came, it was not like a small fire, it was roof high fire. And so the bus is already in a very tilted position. So on the exits, the windows and doors were suspending up in the air in the left side, right side was lifted high up from the ground. And so to cut the story short, I was just seeing people getting scorched and dying just like that. And I didn't have much time to waste, so I screamed in the panicky situation, crying out, Jesus, Jesus, save me. In my Tamil language, I screamed, Yesuve kapathum. There was no way. I thought I was going to die. So I thought I'll scream out. So because of screaming, I inhaled smoke and it started to choke. So I thought either I will die by choking or else by the time fire came so close. It all happened in pretty few seconds and I was very conscious. So I was also thinking beauty is vain, my studies, engineering degree, all vain. I am not yet married. I have not done anything for the Lord. Very fast these were running in my mind, but I never stopped shouting, Jesus save me. But a miracle happened. And I should say in passive voice now, because I was thrown out to the right side of the bus to a window which is half closed, 2 horizontal rods and a square slit is there. So just my head got struck. And even then I was thinking my whole body cannot make out. I can't make it out. But the next second I'm outside the bus in a safe spot like a doll gazing at the bus. It did not take much time for me to realize that was a miracle, because I knew by the time I was standing outside the bus, I saw the fully scorched bus by the time. And to cut the story short, next day this news came in Indian Express. 30 people died on spot. And there were many people who died later due to burn victims. And it is definitely a miracle. We believe in miracles. We just now prayed for miracles. Our God is a miracle working God, the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And Psalm 50:15 says, call unto me in the day of trouble, I will deliver you. So these are very true. So miracle, but my young mind was struggling to understand like why so many people had died. I mean, there were so many young people, school-going kids, and there was a baby in the womb of a mother who had died. And there was my classmate, and I went for engineering. She went for medical. We were going to the same church, a good Christian friend of mine. I never knew she was inside the bus because this accident happened few minutes after we started. So she had died along with the entire family. So much of a tragic news. And then it made me realize one thing as a young girl. While I was thanking the Lord for the miracle, then I was realizing that as my name says, grace means unmerited favor. God had shown his merit on me to the extent that I will fulfill his purpose for the rest of the life. Otherwise, he would have taken me home that day. It was a close to death experience. But my friends, God has a purpose not only on me, I know for everyone who are hearing now.